If you're following a gluten-free diet, is corn safe? Now, if you look at what the governmental agencies have to say about it, everybody's touting the safety and the gluten-free status of corn. But I want to show you a couple of research studies that might give you pause around this grain and hopefully help you navigate away from it. I see in my clinic so many people react to corn who are gluten sensitive, but let's dive into what the researchers are studying. So this was published in the journal Nutrients in 2021. You can see here the title, The Prevalence of Anti-Zein Antibodies. Now, just for those of you who don't know, zein is a type of gluten found in corn. So not all gluten is found in just wheat, barley, and rye. So again, these are antibodies that were detected in celiac patients against corn. So again, here's the summary down here. So you can see in this particular study, several hundred subjects where they measured, what they found was elevated levels of antibodies to zein, that's IgA-AZA, were found in celiac disease patients compared with IBS patients. In essence, those that had celiac disease, there was a large percentage of these patients that had antibodies and they were also reacting to the gluten found in corn. Now, that's not all. We've got some additional research studies as well here. I want to pull up. And so this is another one published in Plant Foods and Human Nutrition. You see here maize, again, corn, maize, prolamines. Prolamine is a type of gluten. So corn, gluten, resistant to peptic tryptic digestion, maintain immune recognition by IgA from some celiac disease patients. What does all that mean in English? It means that in some of the patients with celiac disease, their immune systems were looking at corn gluten the same as wheat gluten. So let's check out what the authors of this study have to say down here, kind of in the synopsis or the result category. You can see the results concur to indicate that relative abundance of these zeins, again, corn glutens, along with factors affecting their resistance to proteolysis, which means the breakdown. These are proteins, and so proteolysis means to cut or to break down proteins, may be of paramount clinical relevance, and the use of maize in the formulation and preparation of gluten-free foods must be reevaluated in some cases of celiac disease. So again, it's two different studies that I show you today where the authors conclude that not only can patients with celiac react to the gluten found in corn, but that we should be reevaluating whether or not we're using corn-based products to produce gluten-free foods. In my opinion, the FDA needs a complete overhaul of the definition of gluten. I see this clinically all the time. When people have gluten sensitivity and they go to that gluten-free food aisle and buy all the corn-based products, guess what happens? They continue to maintain their illness and their sickness as a result of being exposed to that corn. So if you're gluten-free and you're struggling and don't know why, you might want to take this video to heart and implement not only a traditional gluten-free diet, but also get that corn out of your diet as well. Hope this is helpful. Hey, if it is, leave me a comment below and let me know what your experience was cutting corn out of your diet.